नमस्कार दोस्तों, आपका स्वागत है आपके अपने YouTube चैनल विधि जुडिशियल एकेडमी में। मेरा नाम है विजेंद्र वर्मा एंड आई एम द डायरेक्टर फाउंडर ऑफ द विधि जुडिशियल एकेडमी। We provide coaching for the judicial services exams, and through this video we are trying to reach out to you to provide you full professional exam oriented coaching for the judicial services, and that is free of cost. इन क्लासेस में जो वीडियोस हम आपको प्रोवाइड करेंगे, वी आर गोइंग टू प्रोवाइड यू द एंटायर फाउंडेशन कोर्स इंक्लूडिंग ऑल द बुक्स, इंक्लूडिंग all the details whether it is required for the prelims or mains or for the guidance for the interview. मीन्स इन वीडियोस को आपने सिर्फ इतना करना है, सीक्वेंस में देखना है, प्लेलिस्ट को अच्छी तरीके से देखना है। सब्जेक्ट वाइज मिल जाएंगे आपको, सीपीसी, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, बीएनएस, बीएनएसएस, इन सब की प्लेलिस्ट आपको सीक्वेंस में मिलेगी। इन प्लेलिस्ट को देख करके आपने यू हैव टू टेक द कोचिंग फ्रॉम द स्क्रैच। फर्स्ट वीडियो से लेके लास्ट वीडियो तक आपने करना है। उन्हीं वीडियोस में आपको गाइड किया गया है कि किस तरीके से आप किसी को कोई सा पर्टिकुलर प्रोविजन, सेक्शन, सब सेक्शन उसको प्रीलिम्स के लिए पढ़ना है क्या, मेंस के लिए पढ़ना है क्या, और उसके किस तरीके से नोट्स करने चाहिए, कैसे आपको रिवीजन करना चाहिए। इन्हीं वीडियोस में डिटेल में गाइडेंस आपको मिलेगी। तो प्लीज आपसे ये रिक्वेस्ट है, आप ये ना समझें कि यूट्यूब में फ्री में दिया गया है तो फिर ऐसे ही होगा। ये वो प्रोफेशनल कोर्स है जिसके लिए हम लोग अच्छी खासी हाई फीस लेते आए हैं स्टूडेंट से, लेकिन एक टाइम आता है इंसान को समाज के लिए भी करना चाहिए, और उसी इंटेंशन के साथ में वी आर प्रोवाइडिंग यू द एंटायर कोर्स फ्री थ्रू द यूट्यूब चैनल विधि जुडिशियल एकेडमी। तो प्लीज हर वीडियो की जो थंबनेल है उसको देख करके आपको आइडिया लग जाएगा कि इसका सब्जेक्ट क्या होने वाला है। कुछ टॉपिक्स ऐसे होते हैं जिनको एक लेक्चर में कवर नहीं किया सकता, तो उसमें लेक्चर नंबर 1, 2, 3 सीक्वेंस से मिलेगा। प्लीज उस तरीके से देख लीजिएगा, और नोट्स आपको अपडेटेड मिलेंगे, उसके लिए कहीं जाने की जरूरत नहीं है। नोट्स का जो लिंक मिलेगा आपको डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में मिल जाएगा आपको। एंड थैंक यू वेरी मच, विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट। सो नाउ कम टू द रूल 14, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर योर प्रीलिम्स। Provisions of Rule 14, basically these are very important for your prelims exam. Please see this. Rule 14, Rule 1. Rule 14, sub Rule 1. Where a plaintiff sues upon a document in his possession or power. What it? Where a plaintiff sues upon a document in his possession or power. The basis of the suit. The basis of the suit is a document which is in the possession of the plaintiff. Where plaintiff sues upon a document in his possession or power, it may be anything. It may be a gift of deed, it may be a conveyance of sale deed, it may be a contract, written contract, it may be anything. He is basing his suit on the basis of a document. Got it or not? In that case, what he should do? He shall produce it in the court. That document must be produced by him in the court when the plaint is presented. Got it or not? So he should file that document along with the plaint. Please raise hand अगर बात समझ में आ गई यहाँ तक तो. And shall at the same time deliver the document or copy thereof to be filed with the plaint. और उसकी डॉक्यूमेंट या उसकी कॉपी भी देनी पड़ेगी साथ साथ। एंड शैल डिलीवर द डॉक्यूमेंट और कॉपी देयरऑफ टू बी फाइल्ड बाय द प्लेंट। प्लेंट के साथ में कॉपी देनी ही पड़ेगी, प्रेजेंट भी करेंगे आप, एंड यू विल हैव टू गिव द कॉपी देयरऑफ। सो दैट व्हाई इट इज नेसेसरी? बिकॉज this copy of the document will go with the plaint to the defendant so that he can prepare himself for his defense, what he has to say for that. So it's very natural. You got the requirement of this or not? So basically this is the case. Defendant sues upon a document in his possession or power, then he is required to produce it when the plaint is presented, and he should give the copy thereof to be filed therewith. Therefore you can say like this, that Rule 14 enjoins the plaintiff to produce at the time of presentation of plaint copies of all document on which he sues or seeks to rely. He should provide the copies of all documents on the basis of which he is seeking relief from the court. हाँ है ना? Got it or not? Now if you go to the Rule 3rd of that 14, Rule 3rd, first go to that. A document which ought to be produced, but is not produced or entered accordingly. Which a document which was supposed to be produced but which is not produced, then such a document shall not be received in evidence on his behalf at the hearing of the suit. So this is the consequence of it. So rule 14 basically is dealing with what? Is dealing with two things. That rule 14 enjoins the plaintiff. It means it says plaintiff that it is your duty, enjoins the plaintiff to produce at the time of the presentation of plaintiff the copies of all document on the basis of his bringing the case. This is the first duty, that you should produce all the copies of document. Please raise hand. And second part is what? Rule 14 also provides for the consequence of non-production of documents. What shall be the consequence? That you cannot produce those documents shall not be received in evidence. Hai na? So this is rule third. So this is what? Rule 14 rule matlab sub rule third. A document which ought to be produced but is not produced or entered accordingly, hai na? Then it shall not be received in evidence on his behalf at the hearing of the suit without the leave of the court. It means what? If you have not produced but you want to produce it at later stage, then it can be done only with the leave of the court, only with the permission of the court. So this is all about rule 14. It is very important for you, for prelims point of view important. So basically rule 14 is dealing with two things: duty to produce all the copies of document and consequence of non-production. So this is basically what we can say. The object of rule 14 is what? To exclude the production of documents of a doubtful nature at later stage. That it creates a doubt when it was in your possession, and you are basing this, the basis of your suit is this document, then you should have produced it. And this is the case of Sudhir Kumar versus Bank of India, Ramchandran Das, Hiralal Modi, that the object of rule 14 is what? To exclude production of documents of doubtful nature at later stage. And you will see when it is mentioned in the rule 3, sub rule 3, what? That without the leave of the court. It means what? Court can give you permission also. Court may not give you permission and court may give you permission. It means what? Court has wide discretion to allow or to disallow the production of documents at later stage. हो गई नहीं होगी बात ये? But two categories of document are excluded from this rule. You please come to rule 4 now. This is sub rule 4 of 14. Nothing in this rule, that is rule 14, shall apply to a document produced for the cross examination of plaintiff's witnesses or handed over to the witness merely to refresh his memory. अब क्या है इसका मतलब समझ लीजिए. Rule 14 is dealing with a document. Rule 14 is dealing with a document. What document? On the basis of which plaintiff is bringing his suit. It is the nature. Say this. Rule 14 is dealing with the production of document or copies thereof on which plaintiff sues or seeks to rely. The basis of the suit is what? Those documents. On those documents this rule 14 applies, and it says if these documents are not produced as required, then these documents cannot be produced at a later stage without the permission of the court. Now sub rule 4 says that if the document is what? The document is produced for the cross examination of the plaintiff's witness. It means this is not the document which forms the basis of the case. This is the document which is just, the purpose of this document is what? cross examination of the witnesses of the plaintiff. If this is the document, or if this is handed over to refresh the memory of witness, these two documents are excluded from the purview of rule 14. Then these if you are producing the document, if at the time of examination of witnesses you are producing a document and the other party, opposite party says no, how can you produce this document? You can say, my dear, this is the document, it is only being handed over to witness for refreshing the memory. I am not basing my basis, this document is not the basis of my suit, समझे? Or this document is being produced only for the examination of witness, है ना? तो therefore such kind of, these two kind of witness documents are excluded from the purview of rule 14. So provisions of 14 does not apply to the following documents. Number 1, document reserved for the purpose of cross examination of defendants, plaintiff's witness हो गए, and documents handed over to a witness merely to refresh his memory. तो आपको इतना ही ध्यान रखना है, just not to go into the deeper of the rule, just remember this first. If the plaintiff is seeking relief on some document, he shall produce it along with the plaint. Number 1, if he is not doing so, he cannot produce the same document at subsequent stage without the permission of the court. This is the all about this rule 14. बस आप ये कर लीजिए 11, 12, 13 for the purpose of rejection, and then 14, rule 14 for the purpose of only for that. इतना कर लेंगे, it is more than sufficient for you. और करने का तो कोई अंत ही नहीं है, देखो आप पढ़ते जाइए, लेकिन for the purpose of exam it is more than sufficient. अगर आपने इतना कर लिया और इसको याद रखा और इसको एग्जाम में रिप्रोड्यूस कर पाए, वेदर इट इज प्रीलिम्स, मेंस और इंटरव्यू, आपका एग्जाम क्वालिफाई हो जाएगा. आई एम नॉट क्लेमिंग कि मैं आपको जुरिस्ट बना दूंगा, मैं आपको विधिवेत्ता बना दूंगा, मेरी ऐसी ना इच्छा है, ना कोई इंटेंशन, ना ही कोई ऑब्जेक्टिव, ना ही एम है ऐसा मेरा कोई, है ना. एम है आपका एग्ज़ाम क्वालिफाई कराना, और वो ऐसे हो सकता है. तो ऑर्डर 7 रिगार्डिंग प्लेंट मैंने आपको बहुत डिटेल में पढ़ाया है. आपको मैंने रूल 1 to 8 पढ़ाया, फिर रूल 9 पढ़ाया, 10, 10A, 10B पढ़ाया, 11, 12, 13 and 14. These rules are important for your examination point of view. And that's all. Thank you very much. बहुत डिटेल में पढ़ाया गया है और बहुत टेक्निकली पढ़ाया गया है, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है आपके लिए. बस आपसे यही कहूँगा कि अगर ये वीडियो आपको पसंद आए तो अपने दोस्तों से शेयर करना नहीं भूलेंगे आप लोग. लाइक भी कीजिएगा और कमेंट भी कीजिएगा.